Give me the gory details.
Want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details. Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory. Gory.
Gory. Gory.
Gory.
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
boy. Feels good to be out of that coffin. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get gory. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and girls, ghosts and goblins. As goes ghosts, goblins. I think, yeah, that's everybody. If you're new here, hi. I am your ghost host with the most, Sean Gorey, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be here with you all this evening. Where can I get one of your shirts? It's a good question, Cleanly. Welcome to the stream. First off, let me give you and everyone at home a little bit of a wave. But we do happen to have a merch store. This one I'm wearing right now happens to be from our Legacy logo. Back when I started streaming and doing YouTube in like 2012, this is what the aesthetic was. But we've shifted to really lean into my last name and the gory details aspect. But yeah, I'm your ghost host with the most, Sean Gorey, and I'll spare you guys all the gory details. I'm dead excited to have you all here this evening for our Monster Monday broadcast, where we are coming to you live from a little bit of Halo Infinite. We're doing Forge here, which is their custom map editor. We are recreating Nacht der Untoten, which was a Call of Duty's Zombies map from World at War in Black Ops 3. Since our last stream, we've made a good bit of progress, and that is huge thanks to our buddy, Coax117. Not only did they hook us up with a Blender file behind me that I can use to move around and stuff, but they also came in here and did some, they put in some man hours, or they burned the midnight oil a little bit over the weekend to really help get this thing to the next level, no pun intended. So thank you so much, friendo. But yeah, that's what the plan is today. We're going to go through, we're going to take a look and see what Coax has done over the weekend. And we're going to pick up on just trying to make things prettier and filling the scene. Because we've got the walls, we got to put stuff inside them. Buy a shirt when you can. Oh my gosh, Clay, that'd be amazing. By the way, tomorrow is Halo Night. If you are looking to join, make sure you add Coax117 on Xbox. And they should be able to get you an invite here if I'm not around. Well, if you notice above my head, there's this giant blue donation bar. There's also this little blue box right over here, and that is all little trackers for this thing coming up, this event coming up called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life is this absolutely free 24-hour charity gaming marathon that takes place every year. You get to play games for a full day, and it helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of your choice. This does not have to be video games. This does not even have to be streamed. If you want to do tabletop games, board games, card games, you could do sports games like horse outside if you really want to. However you see fit, you can make it happen. Because the idea and the goal is just to help these kids in need. Like running a 5K marathon. You don't have to broadcast that on the internet. Like, the entire time you're running that 5K, you're going to have to hire a camera crew and mobile internet. No, you're going to tell your friends, like, hey guys, I'm doing a charity marathon. Please donate. And then you're going to go do it. That's exactly how this can be. It does not need to be broadcast. This is my 13th year, which is why my goal there is $13,000. And if you head over to my Extra Life page, there are all kinds of fun incentives to reward you for donating. For example, you can donate and do stuff there that will affect me on stream right here. You can donate, make me stand up for a period of time. I can eat hot sauce live on stream. You can make me do all kinds of fun stuff. It's pretty incredible, so definitely consider checking out. And if you are a gamer yourself, check it out. You get to play games for a whole day. It helps heal kids. It's incredible. In fact, every minute, 62 kids will enter a Children's Miracle Network hospital. That is just over a child per second. That's how crazy the need is for life-saving care for some of these kids. But what's even crazier is what's more crazy than the fact of this crazy I'm not saying the C word anymore. What is more insane than this influx of need for these kids and their treatment is the fact that the Children's Miracle Network hospitals always make sure that the kids receive the care that they deserve without ever receiving a bill. You walk through the door, whether you're rich, or poor, or somewhere in the middle, they will treat you like a king. It's pretty incredible. Definitely check it out. Speaking of actual life, you might notice that above my shoulder here, you'll see Tuesday's towel is gone. Chabs, get out of here. Thanks for reminding me that I could do this. Oh no, hold on. Tuesday, I know you changed your names a couple of times. Hi, Lone Wolf. Tuesday, I know you changed your names a couple times. I just struggled through that. Chabs, welcome to the stream, friend. Let me look at my donations bar and see what you just made me do. Donations. I think I know what it is. So that was for the incentive. I'll move my body here a little bit. I'll eat a tablespoon of sriracha. So that's gonna happen. Tuesday's towel is gone. Yes. It's a Mom's Jeans song. I'm not familiar. Okay. Tell you what. I'm gonna run downstairs so that I can get. Let me get my head out of the way. Step one. I'm gonna get my head out of the way. You rats. Okay, so step one. Todger Cheetah. Jeez. Tuesday is gone. Use their phantom points to make me donate to Extra Life. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I've been chilling all night, so you don't have to do it now. I'm gonna do it right now. So this is a phantom point redemption for Tuesday. Mark, that's complete here. Give you a little bit of drum roll. Okay. Got it. Thank you, Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and mark those phantom points as complete over my shoulder here. I didn't hear that in my headphones. Do I have this turned down? There it goes. So that's one. I'm going to mark those as complete. Cool. Now I have a phantom, or the actual donation to do, where I'm going to eat a tablespoon of sriracha. But while I go downstairs to go get it, I'm not going to make you guys stare at an empty seat. We're going to run a quick miracle story, and this is literally like the fastest one available. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. That transition, woof. In university hospitals, Rainbow, Babies, and Children's, because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name is Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my child,
my children's hospital when I was 9 years old.
Alright, gang, we're back. Chibs, you're absolutely right. Injecting yourself every day would be insane. Like, can you imagine the scars that would build up on your forearms? Like, I do have scars from donating blood on like a semi-monthly basis, but that maxes out at 12 times, actually less than 12 times a year, right? Every day, 365 times a year? Insane. Insane. I'm sorry to hear that, Tawdry. Welcome to the stream, by the way, friendo. Alright, well, Chabs in the chat use their hard-earned cash. I almost said Phantom points, but they use their hard-earned cash. Make me do a tablespoon of sriracha. And you can see the cap is see-through. Because it's green like the green screen. Alright, when I did my 25-hour broadcast, I was like doing it right here, and if it would have shot sideways, I would have basically just pepper sprayed myself. I'm salivating already, which is basically your body's defense system. It's trying to coat your mouth and esophagus with saliva so that like you basically you don't burn yourself. All right. Chabs, thank you for donating. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. You said that right there. Okay. I'm gonna slap the cans back on. My eyes are watering. I don't know if you guys can see it. My eyes are watering. I'll get my head out of the way. We'll get right into the gameplay. Got some tunes to crank. Let's take a look and see what we got done since our last stream. Thank you for bringing the awesome content. They're like glass. Of course, Chabs. Woo! I love sriracha. It tastes good, but boy, That was a lot. That was a lot. So anytime you load into Forge, there's like this thing where you can see like the textures don't load immediately. So to fix that, you literally just grab it, duplicate it, and then delete it. So it made a duplicate, and I've already gotten rid of it. So let's do a quick tour. Woo! Okay. So, we do, in fact, in the very first room, have way more decoration. We've got more debris. We've got working lights now. We got shelving units with a bunch of ammo inside of them, which looks awesome. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Yep, flickering lights. Fun. We have a gobblegum machine. What's that? That's weird. There's like a pattern zipping through. I don't know if we'll keep the gobblegum machine because it looks a little goofy, but that's fun. We'll worry about it later. We got a bunch of debris under the stairs. One of the last things I was doing was I was trying to put this like mini railing wall down through. They like the glass. Oh, I'm talking about eyes again still. Well, well, well. What's up, Coax? Let me give you a shout out here, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Look who it is. Where's my shout out button? There it is. Yeah, Coax, thank you for the work you put in. Thank you for the 3D model that we've got up where we can look around the map and to take a look at our environmental property. Thank you. How are you, man? Happy Monday. I'm kind of a big deal. Okay, yep. The Windows is good. I'm just checking out what you've added. It's all looking great. It's all looking great. Even better. Uh-oh. Did something happen, Coax? We got the down shelf. You young and nowadays with your video games. Back in my day, you had to make your own fun with sticks and rocks. What's up, Braden? Let me give you a little bit of a wave. Happy Monday, friends. No way! You got the iron cross, more or less. Pathfinder Session got canceled because DM is sick, and I was reminded today that oh, it would have been Hunter's birthday. I'm sorry, buddy. Honestly, it's funny you say that because like anytime I see like a cat video online, I'm like, I want to send this to Alex. But then I'm like, no, like I don't want to make him sad. And I feel like people feel that way with a lot of stuff. Like anytime there's any type of a loss, I feel people like want to reach out and be like, oh, well, I don't like bring it back up, you know. But the truth is, I think it's good to bring things up because it means you're thinking about them, and you know, like it could make their day. It could make them sad though too. So who knows? Who knows? Who touched the thermostat? Yes, yes. We got shelves that are all askew over here. I know, of course, like anniversaries, birthdays, sunsets. Like no, there is like a cloud that sits over my family around my mom's birthday and around my mom's anniversary of her passing or her sunset. It's unavoidable. Ooh, we got all this debris over here. I've been meaning to add these two because they're big elements. Like this literally affects how you run around the room. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You got the barrels. Ooh, wow, there's even some variations. So they don't look like they were just copy and pasted. Look at you, Coax. There's smoke and fog coming out of the mule kick machine. That looks awesome. Ooh, we got more lights over here. I'm gonna get my grandbaby the new Call of Duty. Which one is that again? World of War, right? Yep. That one's definitely super old. Okay, so Coax, you definitely had to have deleted this doorway to put that in there. That's a lot of work. Oh, you even put a warning sign. High voltage cables. Perfect. And you got the generators and the electrical panels. Oh, you copied my my cable-y bits. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, it makes sound. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the music. Do you guys hear it? That's awesome. I'm doing the old man bit. How are you, Gorey? I'm doing good, Brayden. We just did a tablespoon of sriracha. So my mouth is a little spicy right now. But other than that, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Okay, so the first room is looking good. Second room needs some TLC, but that's fine. I mean, like, the window bits are perfect. And the stair railing is now perfect. That was something that we were working on last stream, too. You missed it? That's what's nice about VODs and clips. No, so this room will be on the list for sure. You know, Brayden, if you did donate $10 to Extra Life, I'd have to do it again. Just saying. Okay, so this room needs some TLC. Yeah, like, I still have the primitive geometry up here, which is fine. Like, the fact I was able to add this makes me super happy. We'll make this more rounded. We'll fix the ceiling. It's coming. Did someone clip it? I don't think so. But I'm saying that those things do exist. Okay, in this room, I had already spent a lot of time in. So this room is like 90% done. I could see if these ones have those iron crosses on the bottom. Hey, Mr. Butt, party invite? Oh, yeah. Let me do that, Coax. Wow. Okay, like the Xbox game app is hot garbage right now. Guess what I had for supper? It's not Taco Tuesday, so not tacos. So I couldn't tell you. What did you have for supper, Brayden? Did you have Dino Nuggies? Well, hello there. Headsets and microphones are a thing. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's actually working. Hello there. That's so funny. Welcome to the stream, friend. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I suppose I don't need to launch up Call of Duties. I'm just gonna get like out of like the main menu, so I don't hear like the main menu theme. Let me get you an invite. Are you trying to join Forge?
Sure. Before we do that, though, you want to join my lobby real quick?
In Infinite?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get out of here. So Brayden says you had hot ham and cheese sliders on Hawaiian rolls. Yum. That's like a total party food right there, man. Like, will people put like the whole tray and like just make like a deli sandwich, cut it up, and everyone has like finger foods? Firewolf, what's up, friendo? Little wolf action. All right, Coax, let me see if I can figure out how to join you.
I sent you an invite via Xbox. I sent you an invite. There you go.
I say, but I'm not actually on the Xbox. Getting ready for bed? Probably a well-deserved shift, friend. How did it go? Hopefully, pretty low-key.
Okay, we launched.
Congrats on the 1.1k followers. Thank you very much, Brayden. I hadn't even, like, been watching that number. When I log into Twitch, it just says 1k. So, if it says 1.1, great. Could you... Oh, you're right, loading. I'll say, could you switch teams so we can say who is where?
I mean, I don't have spawns.
You work tomorrow? Oh, so you had off today. I understand.
It doesn't really matter.
I mean, it's nice to see your silhouette, or actually, I guess it doesn't matter. So you were off today, Firewolf. You're working tomorrow. I understand.
I see what you're saying.
Like, if you're like, oh, hey, look at what I'm looking at. It would be nice to, like, see where you are. Same page, Firewolf. It took me a second, but I understand now. Okay, I'm in.
All right.
Oh, my God. I just turned into the player mode, and it instantly just made me fall through the floor.
I switch teams, so it's each other now.
Are these gates that are covering the wraiths supposed to open?
They will not be openable.
Okay, so
this is inspiration from that Salvation map, that Damnation remake that Infinite Forges did. There's an area in that Damnation remake that, if you like look up, there's like choppers like hanging like in a vehicle bay.
Do you see your dead body too?
Oh yeah.
You just duplicate yourself. Alex, you found the cure for world hunger. We just need to eat our own corpses.
Just eat me over and over.
Exactly.
Yes, I'll have choppers down
You
below.
youngins in your Halo Forge back in my day, we just had Minecraft Christmas. Yes.
Banshees like up high and stuff like that, but
You had a Red Faction map?
more or less the hangar from Truth and Reconciliation.
Oh, I see it now. Obviously, it's not super covenanty at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Banished themes.
Okay, wow, dude, I totally see it now. So, like, this is where you would grab the Banshees and then fly off through the shield wall.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I totally get it now. 'Cause I'm like, this seems familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, it's not one-to-one. I mean, the scale of this room is, but everything else afterwards in the separate rooms.
You added some stuff, like the ramp we used to get right where we're standing.
Yeah.
Well, I felt old with the Minecraft bit because that was way after I used to do it.
Because otherwise, it's just a bunch of hallways and it's not as fun.
That's fair.
So
wow, this is huge.
So yeah, there's gonna be a lot more cover and stuff. But this is gonna be one of the bases.
Right.
Flag is probably gonna be like right here.
I was just gonna say up high would be cool.
Yeah.
I did like the song Brain. In fact, I added it to my library, and it'll be playing on my phone whenever I'm driving around town.
Obviously, we have a ramp down.
Mrs. Gorey's good. We had a good weekend
Like a fun
hanging out with
junction,
my niece and nephew.
Yeah, I kind of have to go to the other base this way.
This is probably gonna have a man cannon that lifts you up, right?
I can't decide if I'm gonna do main cannon that goes up or you only drop down. I haven't decided yet.
Okay, because as soon as I saw it, it instantly made me think that one Halo Reach map that we played Communist Cart on, or not Communist Cart, just that randomizer where there's like the elevator. It's technically a remake from Halo 3.
Reflections.
Yes. Yes. I thought for sure that was going to be what this is, just a grav lift that whoop, brings you up.
Yeah, maybe I'll do something where like there's a divider for the center where there's a grav lift.
I'll have emphasis on the misses. Don't let her hear that.
Something like
She's gonna start asking questions.
Let's
Off.
go down.
Firewolf, have a good day at work, buddy. Hopefully, you don't have to do much.
Yeah, middle hallway.
You got training? Are you training somebody else, or are you being trained yourself? Hopefully, training involves like a pay raise because
this
money is good.
Here
Money's good.
A little
yeah, dude. This
room.
This scale is much bigger, but this screams reflections. Like, if there's just a main cannon in the center, or actually even in the corners, like, so if you want to come down, just jump like the elevator, or if you want to go up like the elevator. You know.
Yeah.
That was just a thought. Obviously, you can choose your own adventure.
Yeah. So if we go to the 3rd floor.
Let me go into monitor mode.
Oh god, I'm doing the thing where I'm flying as a Spartan.
Where your legs are dangling?
Yeah. Oh jeez. This is
Maybe you'll start getting bugged about getting a ring.
A Spartan.
Other than the security system, yes.
Baby on the floor.
There's a Spartan baby?
Well, like, I'm at your knees as a Spartan.
Yes, but I see you as a monitor.
That's weird.
We do hundreds of hours of training a year as part of our job in general. Oh, probably to keep like licensing and things up to snuff. That makes sense. I mean, it's like a government thing.
And then the other base, which I started putting some.
Mr. Gorey, Mrs. Gorey. Don't let her hear you say that. She's gonna start expecting things. I'm surprised you went with the Halo design playset stuff, because I feel like these materials are so limited. I feel like
this is just a block out. This is just for me to place, and then I'm placing stuff on top of it.
I understand. Okay, so wow, so potentially everything that's in here is going to be deleted at one point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not using any of this for the final. And this was to have uniform objects and scaling that I could then mirror over to each side, basically.
That makes sense. Because, like, you know, when you built Flawless Cowboy, I know you didn't like use these Halo design stuffs, or like when we built Nacht der Untoten.
In the very beginning, I did.
Okay. Well, like when we built Nacht der Untoten, like we started immediately with primitives.
Yeah. I decided that this is gonna help me.
Hydrate. Thank you, Brayden. I needed that. I'm still burning from the sriracha. I don't think I've had anything to drink since then.
So, yeah. It'll be at night.
Ooh,
lots of
like the
red.
campaign level.
Yeah, and lots of like red and like orange and yellow tones from the Banished stuff, and then the
Fire departments are rated from 110, 1 being the best. We are 2. Wow, way to go, dude.
To, like, sneak around in and stuff.
That is worth some praise. That is awesome. Yeah, some of the screenshots you sent earlier looked like you were on the roof. Or maybe you just hadn't added walls yet to those sections.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even like these little pockets we can jump down. Of course, down makes... You can get down quickly, but getting up quickly, I think...
Yeah, I'm gonna have one that's just you drop down, the other one's gonna have a grab lift in it.
I dig it, man.
Yeah.
These fences are, like, you can't even see them until you're... like, on top of them, almost.
I think once lighting and all the other materials...
Oh, once they're baked? Maybe. I hope so.
Yeah. I'm not too worried.
If Brother Nikolai was a spice guy, who needs shot of vodka when you do shot of hot sauce?
What I got planned.
Looks good, man. And, like, even the direction you chose where you're literally looking up towards the ring from the biggest holes in this map will definitely make it feel like you're on Halo.
Yeah.
I dig it. Do you think you'll eventually replace the cages with shield doors? Because Banish had those too. Like, that's literally what the Atrax threw Chief through in the intro cinematic.
Yeah. Maybe. I'll have to see.
So has your dad taught you how to turn a door frame into a normal walk-through wall?
I don't know if there
I think
are,
that's what I'll be stuck doing now. Oh no! Are you removing a door, Lone Wolf?
particle effects for the shield doors that are large enough for that, and tiling them, you'll get seams.
You get hard seams. Okay, that makes sense.
Have you been in the Damnation remake?
Negative.
Okay.
Before my brain isn't even like registering what Damnation means.
It's the Halo 1 map that was like with the waterfalls and stuff.
The only waterfalls I remember were in Beaver Creek.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
Then we'll...
The wood is too dangerous to save. The frame and the sill itself isn't even set correctly. Oh god. I feel like this keeps happening. Like, you guys are opening up walls and getting access to things like behind those walls, and it's like, yeah, this should have been done different.
I just got a notification on my phone just now that you invited me to a party.
You're welcome.
And that you just went live on Twitch just now.
42 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Well,
Twitch has been weird that it doesn't like auto push the
I just simply
like,
stopped getting notifications altogether, for even though like I have signed up for them on purpose. And like I've uninstalled the app, I've gone into the notification settings. It's like, it's not just them either. Like some apps are just weird. I've got friends that say they get them every day at 8:01, whether I'm streaming or not. I'm like, what?
That's weird.
Yep, it's like the phone has like a muscle memory.
Meanwhile, Duolingo's like hey, you never done your lessons.
That meme I found of the owl that's like all jacked. Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
This does have waterfalls. Yeah, we have not played this. I recognize this map.
No, we haven't. Because it was. I'm like, I'm keeping this good. We need to test the ones that I don't know if they're good.
Yes.
So if you come to the
We use paint
center,
sticks to mimic old walls where we used a pallet in the wall. Just top certain points. It's called a shim. You put that behind and just anchor it, and you can anchor other stuff on it. It's called a shim. My dad uses those all the time.
Where are you?
I am. Tell what, meet me at the sniper spawn. This is looking sick. The banished look is super cool.
I think I know where the sniper spawn is. Yeah. Look down.
Uh-huh.
Come to me. So if you come here and look up, and if you do the radar thing, you'll see that there's choppers above us.
Ooh, I do see
so
them.
So that's my inspiration kind of for.
I see mongoose, I think. Yeah, there's a mongoose over here too. It's just visual decoration. Oh wow, there's like a sentry gun rotating over here. What?
Yeah, they did a really good job with this.
I mean, the lighting is. I mean, this is like a foundry that you'd kill Terminator in. Dun 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 dun.
The lighting and like the different like biomes in this map. There's like a blue like lush area with lots of vegetation and stuff.
Okay.
In the one corner.
Right. I mean, like I just transitioned from this very red banished area to this very blue Forerunner feeling area. Now I'm in like a very rock. Oh man.
Yeah, I know. This was such a cool thing. I love it. And then if you come over this way.
So yeah, this is like the mirror version, but yeah, like, wow, dude, this person's got an eye. Like even like the plants that are growing around here, like that all have been done by hand.
Yeah, and like it's dark, but lights.
Well, right, and like the mushrooms are like bioluminescent.
Yeah.
Super pretty.
A lot of small details in here that I just think really went a long way.
Coax, I just got an invite at 8:45 saying that you invited me to the party.
God.
I'm screenshotting this and sending it to you. Do you know what? I'll do it now that you know I didn't Photoshop it. Where's Coax? Done. That's so funny. Yep. Xbox is a little sleepy.
Like, this is a Unity bridge support piece.
It looks like a locker.
They flipped upside down and put a light in and changed one of the properties to emissive. And I'm like,
genius.
It's like a little radiator.
That reminds me, I don't remember if I told you, but I found a lantern that Unique had made. And I brought it into the map. I didn't save, but I brought it in, and it's pretty good. And I also found out that, you know how I'm using the marker as like really small details, like the piping on the electrical conduits?
Yeah.
There is something that goes even smaller than that, that isn't like goofy like the sleeping bags. Nalthus just subscribed.
What's that?
Thank you so much for that sub, buddy. It's a half high cover wall. I'll have to show you, but you can scale it down to 0.00. So like it can basically disappear if you want. Nalthus, first off, hi, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year, buddy. Hope all is well.
Oh, I forgot.
I know your D&D campaign is on pause
catwalks
at the moment, but
and you look down.
I hope that all kind of gets turned around soon.
I don't know what they did to make this look so good, but
let me also give you a shout out here.
It's just
wrong button.
You can look down.
2 seconds. There we go, and let me give you a shout out. The shout out button decides to work. There it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Orthos needs to return to save the day. You're funny. All right, so I'm looking down. Wow.
So we're not in space. Those are hand placed.
There's no way, because like I can see them in the distance too, like up high.
Right.
I think this map is just called Void.
The Void doesn't have stars, I think. I could be wrong, but I dropped the sniper. Just pick it up and...
Oh, I'm gonna go and like... Dude, no, that's sky texture. There's literally millions of them.
Are you... Okay.
Oh god. Oh god, yeah, like... No, like if you kill yourself, you'll see it.
Okay, well... Regardless,
Lone Wolf,
everything else that this guy did for this map is...
No, this is S tier. I'm seeing birds fly by in the distance too. Like,
yeah,
I know you have that on your Flawless Cowboy.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf, I saw that you did just...
The way that they did
mention
their,
something too.
Teleporters.
But we used 3 to build a fake
like
wall. They didn't make drywall as thin as they do used to. Oh, I believe that. I believe that.
And then it's got
that makes
like
perfect
those,
sense.
like,
Lone Wolf.
panels that are looking like it's emitting stuff into it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me actually look at the teleporter.
Yes, like he's got like these things on the side.
Like clamps.
So that clamps and stuff.
It looks like a goatsa.
A what?
A goatsy?
I don't know what that is.
You would recognize it.
Okay.
We don't have to discuss it on stream.
Okay.
No, that's sick. Like they like the wire piping and stuff.
Hold up. Can I get that?
Was there a button?
So there's a couple areas in this map where it has buttons. If you look over
I do see it, and like if you ping it, what would be the benefit of adding a button up there?
So if you look, come over here, Sean. There's an activation thing over here.
Terminal. Does it give you a prompt?
It gives me a prompt that says activate.
Oh my gosh, is there an Easter egg?
I've been wondering if activating these open that door.
Door?
You know? That shield wall where the stuff was behind.
Oh, I thought you just like the fences. Oh, I understand. The one on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to jump off my head and try activating the one?
We don't have collision.
Oh, well, you could grenade jump.
Grenade jumps don't really exist in Infinite.
That's not true. Actually, I used one earlier today. Oh, or the grapple hook exists.
There was no prompts.
Okay. I mean, you could also open it up in Forge and then, like, look at the nodes and stuff, right?
True.
We have the technology.
Well, the one thing I can say is that terminal highlights different. So if we see another one that highlights like that.
Okay, so that one definitely, it flashes yellow and before it turns blue.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run around spamming my EMP.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I mean, yeah, like it's a cool feature having it above those monitors in this room, but I'm sure it's necessary.
I'm not seeing any.
Wow, the shield walls, I didn't realize, like, lit up completely like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be onto something, because this shield wall covers way more of this door than just the door.
I think that might just be the scale of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't... Oh, sorry, just threw a grenade you. Like, you don't have to do that scale. Okay.
So I'm wondering if that's just an Easter egg.
Or it's just like a fun... I mean, can you place them without having them give you a prompt? I haven't messed with that asset.
I haven't, so I don't know.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait a second.
So
wait a second.
What's up?
On the other side, okay, those are they're weapon things. I thought this thing is holding like the needlers where you can buy them. I thought that was also a text prompt. Like maybe this would open and then there's more buttons inside. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get out of the map in the original kind of evolved version. Nope, he boxed it off here. Wow, dude, like this seam right here is just so pretty. He's got like wreckage, foliage, so pretty.
Yeah, yeah. This is the attention to detail that I'm trying to have as bring to Nacht der Untoten.
That's exactly like why I've been like doing some stupid painstaking stuff.
Faster.
I know, man. If we're a single man.
Travel shot.
Oh, Coax is dead. Okay. I was gonna try getting outside the map.
But you are but one man.
I see what you did there. Oh my god, the charm on your gun is going.
Yeah.
That's funny.
People comment in every single video I put out, like, God, these charms suck. And I'm like,
I didn't make them.
Like, I don't know why you're making that relevant comment here. Something like this. Whole thing
Welcome
about.
to the internet.
Yo, 2 people got in a spitting match in the YouTube comments of my Pillar Bottom video. It was hilarious.
A toxic YouTube comment thread?
They were complaining about how there's no blood or blood decals.
That's a valid point, and there was a build of Halo 4. Sorry, not where there was blood decals, but where if you shot a body, it would splash blood.
Right, but it's just like they're marketing it to a larger audience, including younger people. They want to be able to bring in that audience, and it's more than just 30-year-old dudes playing Halo now. So
I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
Gotta deal with it.
Yes.
And they were like calling each other ignorant and childs and stuff like that. I'm like, guys, we're supposed to be on the same team here.
Same team, guys. It's 343 that's the enemy.
Yeah, like, you guys want to complain about someone, you complain about the company and what they did. Like, I agree that there are issues and I have criticisms, but there's no reason for us to attack another person because they have a slightly different view.
No, man, their opinion threatens my opinion.
Oh, one of them finally was like, yeah, you're right. The only reason I got upset is he called me a child. But I have 2 cars and a house, and I'm 31 years old. I don't appreciate that. I'm a man. I'm like, okay, buddy.
Like, oh, yep.
Your toxic masculinity is so fragile.
Yes.
Your poor ego.
Privileges intensify. Okay, let me show you the lantern that I have.
Show me your world.
Oh god.
Actually, better yet. Explain, idiot.
Okay, so let me scoot this away from the spawning dude. Then I'll break it apart because the stick is totally necessary. But these little components at the top, it's called an ankle cover half size, and it can be scaled down to literal 0, 0.
Interesting.
So like, or 0.01.
Interesting.
So, like, that's a razor wire. Do you see it? It's above you. So, today I learned that. So in theory, the markers don't need to be done. However, what do you call it? The markers definitely look more round. Like the markers are 8-sided versus these things are 4.
Mm-hmm.
So,
where would you change that out
on? If I was really, really tight for budget, I would put like perfectly straight things that I wanted to be square. I think the more rounded things, like the rebarb I have on the second floor, I think it works. The more rounded things like the electrical box stuff, I think it works. But what I'm saying is, if we can get these half covers as thin as 0.01, 0.01, they could replace the wood planks that we can't go under a foot on. Like,
I see what you're saying.
like this guy right here. Like that doesn't quite look like a 2x4, but you know, close enough.
I think it's fine.
Sure, but like some stuff is very chunky.
I think if there's anywhere that I think it's gonna come into play is for the rebar for like what I started here.
Oh, you did start the rebar. I totally missed that. Oh, that guy's totally impaled. Yeah, I would have gone markers for this all day. Or wires. Are these wires?
They are wires.
Okay. I mean, this doesn't look bad. But no, that would be a great use of rebar.
Yeah, so we can do that, and then there's that one floor column piece that's right where I'm standing.
Hold on.
That we had talked about putting in.
Floor column piece. Oh yeah. Where there's like rebar sticking out up from within it.
Yeah, so that would be a good place. The only thing I'm curious about is what the collision is like at that scale.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Like you're saying it wouldn't potentially transfer.
I just don't want, like, I'm hoping that at that scale, like, you're just walking over it at that point. You don't even notice it.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, and if it's affecting gameplay, then I will definitely remove it, because that was concern number one, was getting it to play well. If things don't look perfect, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, we got more or less room one done. If you want to spend time working on like rebar and stuff in here and like fine tuning stuff, I'd say go for it.
There was stuff on the second floor that I wanted to add to that room. Like that room was like 90% done.
What?
I'll show you. Like up here, there's a bunch of sandbags in this corner, and there's like wires on the floor, like a bunch of like really important things. There's a bunch of big debris. So like now that I've got this railing built, I could get to the point where I destroy it, but I want to get like the main stuff first.
Sure.
Maybe even conceal these geometric slants with rubble, because like it definitely looks like a square within a square. I would like to potentially conceal the edges.
Rubble or those terrain erosion pieces. And
even better.
Here's a question for you.
Sure.
Follow me. So, up here, obviously, there is a lot of eroded areas.
Yes.
Do we want to do that stuff now, or do we want to hold off because of budget?
You mean like right where I'm aiming?
Yeah, stuff like that, or like how this is blocky right now, and technically there's just rubble and stuff.
Yeah, this is a little roadblocky.
It wouldn't be hard to do.
It won't be. I mean, let me see what's our budget at right now.
Sure it's accurate.
Oh, we're at 30.
We are at 33.
I think we could do it. And yeah, because I mean, like a lot of this, like even what I'm standing on right now. Oops. You could replace this with like a single terrain, and you would technically free up 2 pieces of geometry, or same thing with this. Like there is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of geometry, 5, 6, 7. You could get this and potentially 2 pieces of terrain. So yeah, you can start working there if that's something you'd be interested in doing.
Yeah, I can knock this out tonight.
Okay.
As far as the budget goes for 33%, I think a large part of that has to do with some of the FX emitters we have at the distance, and then some stuff
Infinite
we have outside
skill
right now.
Season? Thank you so much for that follow. Look at the Gorey Gang, friend. How's your Monster Monday treating you?
We're going to worry about hitting the budget, just decorating these rooms.
So you're saying we don't have to worry about the budget decorating?
I don't think we're going to have to worry about the budget decorating the rooms. I think we'll have to worry about the budget once we get to decorating outside.
I believe that, and the outside, it's like if we can get the survival mode playing, you'll never step foot out there.
Yeah.
So definitely prioritize this. And again, even if you're a zombie for like the infection mode, you're gonna be running through that. 90% of our time is gonna be spent here.
Yeah. Oh, also, I just realized that electric effect I have in the gumball machine is shooting outside. I didn't notice this.
I saw like they had like a weird effect going on. I don't see it outside.
You don't see the giant arc of electricity?
Negative.
Hold on, let me fix that.
I see.
Try looking.
When I look at it from inside, I see like this goofy white lightning bolt that's dancing around.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't see it from the outside.
Huh. Where is the FX emitter? Where did I put it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll tackle that later because the gumball machine's very small priority right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So pull up the Blender file. Play some Hades soundtrack.
What was that?
Put on the Hades soundtrack.
Oh, yes. Time to get
Did
down
you
to
listen
business.
to it?
I did actually. And it's funny too because I did hear it on your what do you call it? The video clip you sent me too, and I just listened to it was from a game.
There's Nacht der Untoten.
Okay. No, like a lot of the stuff you added here, man, it's super pretty. Like you got the smoke going. I mean, like you even got like a little can of soda. Like super cool.
It's the little things.
Exactly. All right. Well, tell you what.
Tell you.
I know in the next room, got some of those boxes. I'm gonna tweak one of these here. Ooh, it's time for me to run a commercial or miracle story. I'm gonna save real quick, and I'm gonna do just that. Don't go anywhere, gang. We have a great rest of the stream for you. Stick around. Be right back.
"62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospital's Rainbow, Babies, and Children's because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
Garlic. What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa, and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes.
Why is that?
My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups,
Since 2008, Extra Lifers have raised millions of dollars to help kids treated at 170 children's hospitals in the U.S. and Canada. Those funds go directly to the hospital
My favorite part of my children's hospital is the amazing staff that work there.
Hey friends, what you just saw was a miracle story, or just a really good example of how the funds raised here playing games with Extra Life make the world of difference for kids in need in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. If you guys are watching those trivia questions, you would definitely get an idea and see firsthand on how beneficial and how broad the impact here is for this cause. It's really incredible. We're playing some Halo Infinite here. If you guys are just tuning in, we're rebuilding or recreating Nacht der Untoten from Call of Duty Zombies. That's what the plan is here. And speaking of Extra Life and all this stuff, you might notice that Tawdry Cheetah...
One eternity later.
I have to do it to Extra Life. Give me a second. Tawdry Cheetah used their Phantom points to make me donate to Extra Life. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Let me slap my head out of the way and we'll get right back into the gameplay. Okay. Music is going. Starting to Extra Life. Oh.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Anything for the posture check. Hey man, this will be my 91st dollar raised this year.
Those are rookie numbers.
Gotta pop those numbers up.
This bracket.
Oh, and a stretch. Okay, thank you, Braden. What are these sounds? Oh, those would be coax. He's using a soundboard. Okay, donations in. Thank you, Tawdry. Posture's adjusted. Make sure you guys at home are sitting up straight too. Brilliant. Thank you so much for all those. Thank you. Okay. Saving. Okay, let me take a look at the Blender model. And inside of room numero dos.
I know I'm going to work on the shelves in there once I'm done up here.
That makes perfect sense. I think that's a good place to go. That's weird. It's not letting me move. Is there collision with the camera in Blender?
No, but if you're like zoomed in, it like slows down as you're zooming out and hitting objects. I'm using a different preset for keyboard shortcuts for Blender, so I can't really like tell you my shortcuts to get around that.
I'll play with it, and it'll get better with time. There's
a button for focus, basically the equivalent of hitting Z in Max.
That was a double click, to my knowledge.
I don't know what it is by default in Blender. I set it to F.
Like F is the focus. That's how it is in Halo Infinite.
Yeah. And like I'll just hit Shift A for my select all and just grab everything.
Yeah, it's fighting me on the zoom. Like it lets me zoom and then just stop.
Grab the gizmo for the viewport in the top right and just hit Z on it, and then just rotate from there.
Oh god, I broke things.
Hold on, I'm pulling your stream up.
No, I accidentally turned into a... I turned it to wireframe. I got it. We're back. Sorry about that. My computer just ended itself. Got the good old blue screen of death. Everyone say mean things. Your computer is bad and you should feel bad.
Back, bitches!
But yeah, we're back. Oh shoot. Yeah. You scare me. Don't be scared. Everything's fine. I'm gonna launch up Forge, get Coax back in here, and we'll get rocking and rolling. All right, buddy. Let me get you an invite to the fire team. I got music too. Okay, Coax has joined.
Switching team. F, how the F, how the F. Oh, it's this one. There we go.
Okay, map. My files. Nacht der Untoten version 4. Play.
No, it's version 1400.
Accurate. Now coming back, I was scrolling through my stream looking for maps. Oh, I understand. I didn't scare you when the stream cut out. You're saying I scared you when you just randomly heard my voice again out of the void. I understand. That's funny right there, Brain. Who's your favorite comedian? Nate Bargatze, hands down. Nate Bargatze is one of the funniest comedians.
Now we're gonna have to deal with just Halo Infinite crashes.
Oh, I mean that's par for the course. Nate Bargatze is one of the funniest comedians I think I've ever heard.
I want you to take a good hard look at your laptop and say, "Don't fail me again."
In my best Darth Vader voice. He just has like a direct line to my funny bone. I saw him live this year. I had to drive an hour and change to get there. Totally worth it. My sides are splitting. Nate Bargatze. Trevor Wallace or Jeff Dunham? The name Trevor Wallace doesn't ring a bell. Let me do a quick Google search here. I recognize him. He's like the dude in like the Pac Sun, like I saw, dude. Like he does like a character like that. Jeff Dunham's pretty great with his puppets. He runs a podcast to listen to. I believe that. Okay. Well, I'm a scared.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
can you come over to the side by the vending machine?
I'm on my way. I've seen a lot of his skits. They're pretty great. Okay, I'm over by the vending machine. Oh, outside. Okay. Boop.
Come on. Is this wall supposed to be here?
Yes. It looks like it shouldn't be, but it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just.
Well, here, ready?
Sure.
In the folders. Boop. Toggle on and off the exterior structures folder.
Okay.
I don't know if the Blender model has it up, and for fear of crashing the stream again, I'm gonna not open it.
It's not in there.
But yes.
Go on. I was supposed to say, do you want me to like share my screen with the Blender file or something?
No, because then I wouldn't be able to see the gameplay. Like, yeah. Thank you though.
Well, at least I can use
Jeff Dunham's pretty great.
That. You know. Do I have the shelves in the Blender file? Is the question. They are. They don't have. They have some stuff on them, but I don't know if they have.
No, and even like some of the stuff like on the second floor, you know, like those sandbags I built. I noticed that in the Blender file, it's like a ceiling light, but definitely in Black Ops, it's 1000% a lantern, right? So I have noticed that they've got some stuff there that's not accurate. Ooh, like here, next to the vending machine, there are 2 barrels in Black Ops 3. I have no idea how many barrels there are in the Blender file.
I think there aren't any.
Sorry, sorry. The barrels next to the vending machine on the first floor.
Yeah, there aren't any. Yeah, there aren't any in the Blender.
Oh, okay. So the fact you added any barrels at all is impressive.
There's not even a vending machine there. Yeah, I based that off the pictures.
That makes sense. Well, good job. That's a good. They do take cold hard cash.
Yeah, I was thinking we might have to do another batch of
bring around taking photos.
Walking around for me to take a photo. Yeah, something super urgent.
Sure, and even like if we get pretty darn close from Blender, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, well, let's swap this lamp with a torch, or let's delete this one barrel. Like, super easy.
Oh, it has to be perfect the first time.
How about now? It has to be perfect the first time? Aye, Captain.
Yes.
Better? All right.
What's better?
They were hearing an echo.
Oh.
Just hear you cooking.
Yeah, when your stream died, I was hearing an echo of myself a little bit.
Well, it should be fixed now.
But I just assumed that was because settings got funky.
That's exactly it. Yeah, no, like even like my webcam was zoomed out too far, which is another thing. Like,
why?
So every time like my webcam has its own software, so every time my computer reboots, it's like, oh, well, how do you like your settings? I'm like, exactly how I had them before.
How you wanted your steak? How I always have gotten.
Yeah, so good news is they have added an update this week, actually, with their own software, where you can lock settings. I haven't done that yet, but there's a chance that if I do that, next reboot, I won't have to like re-zoom in or like readjust the color and the contrast and the sharpness and all that stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's life is always an adventure. Steve-O's pretty funny. I mean, the fact he does physical stunts is great.
Hurricane.
I thought life was a highway.
Really? You're not gonna take over?
I thought life was a highway.
Boo.
Boo this man.
And Duckburg.
Okay. So looking around, I'm gonna just slap some very quick things in. We got 6 filing cabinets. Got it.
You know what you should be slapping?
The bass?
Yes.
Slap on the bass, man. Woo. Okay. So when I placed, oh boy. There's a bunch of stuff in here that's not in folders.
My stuff should be. What the? That's all you.
Those might be exclusively this torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You boot it up and place that right away without setting a working folder.
That sounds about right. I'm gonna delete this.
I think that there's like a few things that those pillars 171, 2, and 3 have always been there, and I haven't touched them. I don't know where those are.
Well, then we will find out. No, this torch is definitely a good start.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's
with it.
Sure, it's not perfect, but it beats like a traffic cone.
I mean, we're not using a traffic cone.
I know, but you know, like if you wanted to, you could have. Okay, so let me take a look at the folder now. Okay, so we do have 2 pillars. They are... Oh, those were the railings that I was working on. Well, those definitely go to floor 1, room 1. Got it.
Yeah, and I've been keeping all my stuff in a separate folder from your deco.
Sorry, Coax. I was trying to mute the stream.
You didn't.
I know. I muted myself from the stream and I was talking to you. Hi, Mr. Greencastle. Happy Monster Monday. Welcome to the stream. Let me give you another wave. You deserve another wave. I botched the first one.
Could have been more wrong.
All right, it's all good. And now we have the folders fixed too. That's worthy of a save.
Bueno.
Bueno. Good evening. How are you? This looks gorgeous. Thank you so much, friend. There's got
this room.
Got a lot of work to go, but
we consider it done.
We're getting there.
I would definitely consider you posting updates to the various threads.
I think posting updates would be good. And like, it's definitely more flushed out today than it was when I posted last week.
Yeah, I mean, they're fully fleshed out rooms at this point.
There are also barren rooms. So I think maybe if we get a little bit more, I'll do an update post. Yeah, because like this room's empty, and that's what I work on now.
Sure, I'm just thinking showing them what you have already in this room, I think is already going to be grabbing people's attention.
You're right. No, I mean, because there's a lot, man.
I'm right.
Yeah, dude. There is.
You're right.
This place is similar to how my house currently looks. Totally dilapidated.
The only thing I haven't really done anything with yet, because I wanted to chat with you about, is the rubble that goes over the steps and the stairs.
Go on.
I just kind of wanted to check with you how crazy we wanted to go in that.
So the rubble definitely like does exist. I think where I'm standing, like for the most part, you can't even see through the stairs. There's just like so much debris. And again, that would be something I would want to look at heavily between Black Ops 3 or the Blender model and recreate.
The Blender model has it. Basically, you only see the steps like right here on this section.
Yes.
Like on the very tip.
Yes.
And then the rest of it is pretty open.
I'll tell you what. Here, if you can, I'm gonna get down right now. I say if you can, try tuning into the stream. Oh my god, oh my god. Why is there a sprinter round 2? Jeebus. This man was all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Okay, so you can see, like, yeah, like, there is a pathway on the left-hand side of the stairs where they are totally uncovered, but then almost every stair has its own little pile of debris.
Yeah, alright, I took a screenshot and put it in the folder.
Oh, I was gonna say, give me just a moment, and then I'll run over there more better.
I'll definitely want, like, to get a couple more angles of, like, up higher, because I have, like...
Wait, here. Ready? Here's under the stairs.
I have that shot already.
Okay, and then here's from the front of the stairs.
Okay.
And then here's, like, the front of the stairs themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll move on to, like, halfway up. No, not from that angle. More so just from the ground looking up. There we go.
To help?
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. So I'll be able to build that after I finish that upper area.
Brain says, I watch a YouTube channel
cool
called Tales from the Trip, and it's hilarious. I'm not familiar. Oh, wait a second. Trip. I get it. There's a reference there to a different type of trip. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Shoot. This isn't worth quitting for, but I just made a goof. So you prefab these guys.
What you thinking about that light?
I was just gonna...
How'd it get shot up like that? That's
I had magnet turned on for just a second. No, I saw, I wanted to move the light, like the source itself up.
They should all be kind of aligned.
What's that? What did you say, Cox? What'd you say, buddy?
I'm just curious what you're doing with the lights.
Oh, sorry. No, I just realized you were on mute. No, so I noticed, I wanted to scoot the light source itself up because when you're at a distance, it looks like they're like
I know
coming like 6 feet, not 6 feet, like a couple feet down. And that's not the end of the world. But like we could have, I know you have like a light shoved inside of that light, but I think we could have remade these with, oh wait, never mind. You said the lights that actually, that light geometry that actually does cast light cannot be scaled. Is that right? Like the ones that produce light are unscalable?
Correct. That's why I used your one.
You used the one, okay.
And then there's the floating geometry one.
I understand. Okay.
Not floating geometry, the generic light.
Yes.
So I scooted it up so it doesn't look like it's sticking like 4 feet below or whatever.
Yes. Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
I think it's. What's the height on that generic light object?
That's a good question. I'm playing with that right now. I don't know.
517. Got it.
Oh my gosh. Select the marker. This is one feature of Forge that's like a little annoying, like where I know what I want to pick, but it just won't highlight for me.
There's a couple weird glitches. You need the marker. I got it.
Oh, thank you.
Each one centered.
It needs to be at 100 and 100x and then 30y.
Got it.
And then you said the other lights are at 317?
The light shaft itself is at 518.
Light shaft itself.
And the generic light object's at like 518. Whoa! What the?
What's happening? Whoa!
the light just shot off by itself like it was possessed by a ghost.
Oh my god! The feature of not being able to undo is so annoying.
Yeah.
But I can see why they wouldn't have it enabled.
I know I'm having issues because I'm not on the right.
Axie?
No, movement increment.
Oh, I understand.
I was on 1/8, not 1/2.
Oh, I'm on the 100th.
Oh, yeah, dude. Hold on, let me look at this. Oh, this is at 518.
Yeah, Trevmore's pretty great.
Cool. That looks much. Whoa.
What's happening now?
Oh no! What did I do?
Vegeta, what did you do?
Gorey, look at the light shadow over here.
Hold on just a second. I'm saving. And then, what was the middle of this wall? That was at 170. Give me just a second here. 170.
Oh, it like changed.
What was wrong with the shadow?
Do you see like there's like a ring now?
Oh, there is. Do you think that's from like the lower bit of?
Yeah, it's the height. I just gotta shift.
You gotta shift it just down a little bit. That's crazy.
Yeah, just 1/4, so it's at 517.75.
Lone Wolf, thank you. Yeah, unfortunately,
Whoa. What?
What's happening?
Why did it do that?
Unfortunately, there ends up being paid for Forge. Unless Halo or 343 hire us, there's no making money here.
These lights are hardcore possessed.
Moon's haunted.
And this has to go up to 518.
Oh, so you are putting the lights at 518?
Yeah.
Okay. I had them at 517.
Yeah, them at 517, yeah.
Alright, 518 it is.
And then this. Let's go lower. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
518.
That looks much more blue.
Okay. Is it 518 or 1750?
So the light models
Yes.
are 518. The light objects is whatever height it needs to be to not cast light on the ground.
Okay.
Or shadow
So
on
the
ground.
only reason I ask is like the last three lights I've selected were at 51750.
Oh. That's probably because I was moving it just as prefabs.
That's fair. Or like anytime you duplicate it, it's like actually close enough.
Do you care about like the small bits of bricks and the debris at all?
So there are no bricks in the debris.
Alright, cinder blocks or cement blocks.
There are like 3 concrete masonry units or cinder blocks in the entire map, and 2 of them are underneath the mystery box.
Okay.
So like anywhere you think you're seeing bricks, aren't bricks.
Because I'm looking at the stairs in the Blender file, and there's like rectangular objects
Right.
on top of the debris piles. Okay. So I just wanted to check with you.
I hear you. Those are definitely just broken stones. I don't know if you're looking at the stream right now, but it's just debris. And like even those cases on the first floor in room 2 that are blocking the windows, I thought those were bricks too, and I know I mentioned this weekend.
Yeah.
They have little handles, which I didn't notice before because the 3D model that we ripped or that we found online, they look like bricks. There are a few concrete masonry units or cinder blocks, and they are right where I'm looking now, and they're underneath the mystery box. I think there's like 1 or 2 more around the map, but that was really it.
Okay. I think that tastes good.
Okay, I'm gonna lead the zombie way. I mean, we could get stupid with recreating this lantern. With that new half wall thing being able to be scaled to 0.01. But that it would be like insane.
How many of those are on the map is the question.
Piece of that's yes.
Because
it is a
static objects don't really eat up that much. Because like
it's a cab sab.
My flawless cowboy map. I mean, a lot of it's terrain objects, but I still have a lot of stuff in the map. I think my map ended at 30%, and
your budget?
Static object. Yeah.
That's insane to me.
But and the static object budget was not that high either. Pillar volume is only high just because of the sheer number of lights I put in there.
Sure, and like I mean, even though it was very modular because it's a hallway, the modular components of the hallway were
it's stacked up fast.
Yeah, they were high capacity.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just I just saw the fog emitter is inside the vending machine like a freaking disposable coffee cup.
Because it more or less looks like it is coming from it in the game. And then I have just a drifting one that expands out at the bottom.
No, that is awesome. That is awesome.
We can change the color of those two, but I think just regular gray mist is working fine with the color of the green and mist of light.
Yeah, and if we needed to make it like green or whatever, like yeah, it's all tweakable. We'll get it. Oops, I did not. I'll tweak that.
I think it's gonna work as is.
I agree. And the soda thing is just such a nice touch.
Yeah, I mean that's not in the game, but I'm like,
no, like, no, I'm 1000% keeping that. Like that is too good.
Just
too good.
Mwah. Just mwah.
Hey, Screaming Homeless Man, what's up, friendo? Happy Monster Monday. Angry Mode Gaming with Gorey tonight at 11. No, I'm pretty calm right now, and we've been making some serious progress. This map is looking almost identical. Here, Screaming Homeless Man, I'll give you a quick tour of just this room.
To save too.
Yeah, I actually, I think the first time I just saw your name say, "Coax to save the game," 5 seconds ago. I'll give you a quick tour.
Sean, I just lost the game.
Oh, fudge. Okay, ready? I just threw a window out. Okay, so that's the mode that or the view we're kind of looking at now. And we're going to walk over here, down past the stairs, past the crates, past the shelves, over here, and then look back around. Ready? We're gonna do it in Black Ops. Past the stairs, past the shelves, in the corner. You see it? Do you see it? We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there. Okay.
Yeah. The only thing that we're kind of missing out on at this point is like the rebar.
And without actually, spending as much time on this map recreating it as I have, I wouldn't have even missed it. It is definitely a wish list item, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that's a final pass object we do.
And if we can afford it. Because if you can't...
Nice, but it is not critical.
Yes. Right now, we're placing things your body will physically collide with, like the debris, like the fallen stairs. Like, this is stuff that will affect gameplay. Rebarb is going to look pretty. It'd be hard to nitpick when you're running on for your life. Exactly. Lone Wolf just said a very good point. It'll be hard to nitpick when you're running for your life. Like, when I think people are in here trying not to get killed, they're not going to be like, I specifically remember a piece of rebar painter. They're gonna be like,
oh, there's gonna be some keyboard warrior who's gonna make that comment. Don't you freaking worry.
The armchair therapist.
Trust me, I'm already dealing with the
same thought process when I have people going through my house when we're selling. Exactly, like.
God, the number of hardcore.
Are you saying you're gonna be killing people in your house?
Purists who only want original Combat Evolved and not Anniversary. It's like, I get it and I appreciate it and I respect it, but it's just like, find another hill to die on, bro.
Right, I didn't even think of people being anti-anniversary.
Oh yeah.
That's a strange thought for me.
Like,
can the hard mode be a screaming homeless man fast zombie? We could probably make it happen.
But people praise Halo 2 Anniversary.
There's a mode called Juggernaut, where the Juggernaut's super beefed up and powerful.
I've never seen anyone actually complain about 2 Anniversary. I only see people complain about Combat Evolved Anniversary.
Honestly, I kind of wish that the Halo show wasn't even live action and that they just hired that one team that did those cutscenes to do it, because it is...
Blur? Yeah, because Blur's been doing this since Sands of Time.
Yeah, like just next level.
They perfected the game cutscene trailer, shtick.
Yes.
They know what they're doing.
I didn't hate it. Screaming Homeless Man, I can see why a lot of people would, though.
Yeah, I would happily pay top.
I would consider watching it if
make TV shows for games or other
I'm
stuff.
a fan, right? I'm a fan of the series. I went in with low expectations. I think most people went in expecting a lot. My girlfriend has never played Halo. She went in with low expectations because she's never played it. She enjoyed it too. So
we need a Blur streaming service where it's just nothing but their stuff.
Oh my gosh. Why are we not funding this?
Right, like, think about the quality of work that they put out versus the quality of work that, like, I don't know, we're seeing in the Marvel VFX these days.
Yeah, the stuff like Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, amazing. But some of the effects, like his third eye, I'm like, come on, like...
Oh, his third eye was...
It looked like poop.
It was hot garbage.
Look, I'm not a fan, but even I know the cutscenes in the game cinematics are better than... I mean, that's par for the course. Blizzard...
Don't get me wrong,
Stuff's
it's
insane.
hard to make something that is so unnatural look right. Because
what zombie mode show
that, and it, no matter what, it's
for
gonna be
that box
uncanny
building
valley.
up?
You just don't see that in real life. Any instance where there's been a
What
Cyclops
zombie
in
mode show for that box building up?
I don't think they've nailed it right.
I'm not sure I understand, Lynn Wolf. Could you rephrase?
But when you get into, where it's all 3D, it can look pretty good if it's done right.
Black Ops to Meow. Oh, I understand. So in Black Ops 3, they're definitely more square, which is why I just shrunk them in. And I'm trying to get like the layout now. So they're almost perfectly level. Definitely more close. So 2 of them are facing me. We're making improvements, buddy. We're making improvements here. Oh gosh,
Oh, yeah.
I made a mistake. How do I undo this?
You can't.
Okay,
I just saved.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to live with it.
Oh, I got it. Okay. So I made the mistake of grabbing the box without the decal.
Just prefab the whole thing.
I did. I literally just did. Okay. This is good.
Oh, I love what I just did. For the broken support segments up above, you should come take a look at this.
On my way.
I think I'm up here.
Broken support. Oh, well, you're up here. Okay.
So just come and look at like these two right here.
Oh, that way like they're not like perfectly flat, like they've got like an end cap.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna do this to the other ones down
if
below.
we would rotate the one to the right, either 90 degrees or even 180, they wouldn't look so duplicated. That's another thing I kind of want to do, like the texture on all of the pillars look the exact same when you look at them from a certain direction, and it's really obvious in certain spots. So like one thing I wanted to do,
you could do to change that a little bit is just change the
grunge scale.
Dirt. Yeah, change the amount of grunge on them. And
I was also just gonna like take each pillar and rotate them 90 degrees farther than the last one. That way, like, no matter where you're standing, it doesn't look like like I mean, because like some of these stains look like you're seeing the same stain on every wall, and like that's weird.
For sure.
And again, rotating them 90 degrees takes 2 seconds, but that was a wishlist item for sure. My first step was place them.
I don't consider that a wish list item. That's a very easy fine-tune comb thing.
You're right. Fine. I consider that an item that the average person wouldn't have even thought of.
Oh yeah. We've seen.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because these look very geometrical right now too. It's so funny. The moment you showed me those end caps, I was like, we gotta do those for down here too.
So do these stay dipped down, or do you want the rubble to go up to the ceiling?
They do stay dipped down. I can show you if you'd like.
No, I do vaguely remember. I just wanted to verify with you.
Yeah, so like the entire ceiling is kind of blown out, which is what I was trying to recreate. And that's a big spot for rebarb too, but I'm not gonna get to the rebarb step until we're bored. You're right though, Lone Wolf. I gotta center those crosshairs.
Center your crosshairs.
Yes, Daddy.
Daddy. No one clip that.
Weren't you saying earlier this week that you've been?
I lied. Clip it.
Clip it.
Clip it. You won't.
I want you to clip it.
You're too afraid to clip it.
Why did you post this? You didn't have to post that. Why did you post that?
Post it harder.
And this stream is NC-17. Okay, cool. Saving. Homeless and scared. I have a major attention to detail issue. Some call it being too picky. Meh. No, and you were right. Like the first thing I noticed was that they were too long, and the next thing I noticed was their orientation. But you're right. The decals were too low. In a perfect world, I could recreate the decals to even have like that little bit of an outline. But that's like. And like they're way too skinny in the center, but you don't get to like, if I could just like place an X or a T or 4 T's, that's one thing. I'm gonna see here, what do we got for decals? What can we place? Decals. What were these pointed triangles made out of in the decal list?
Whatever they were originally called.
Numbers and symbols. Okay, so definitely not these.
They were under the UNSC thing, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, those aren't quite the arrows we're looking for.
It's not an arrow. I think it's just called like a triangle or something.
No, what you picked was a 1,000% a triangle. I'm trying to see.
There's nothing better, I'll tell you that.
I mean, if we put some straight lines across it, we might be able to get that kind of curve shape.
I mean, there are some like carrot arrowheads and stuff like that are like just like bees, kind of.
Right.
And I debated messing with those, but the thing I'm afraid about is like putting too many decals on one spot to try and overlap to make a new shape.
Right.
You run that gambit of Z fighting.
And these things don't overlap well. Like that was one of the first things I fixed in here was like one was almost casting shadow on the others, which I didn't love. No, this is about as good as it's gonna get, and I'm okay with it because this is very clearly like what it's supposed to be, you know. And gosh, yeah, this will be good.
It conveys the concept, I think, enough.
Oh my gosh, no, I think if anyone looks at this, like that's the third Reich symbol. Son of a bulldog. I thought I had 2 things selected.
Get good.
Let me lead my zombie friend away. Ooh. You know what time it is?
What time is it?
Time to find someone to raid.
Really?
Really? It's 10 o'clock, man. Time flies when you're having fun. All right. I'm going to go ahead and save what we got here.
Save.
Save. All right, buddy. Well,
come take a look real quick at your dipped support right here. I added a few extra little things to it.
Oh yeah, like the rubble. Oh, dude, that looks great. And like even like this seam inside, I would love to have gotten some stuff here because this looks. It looks like it's a 45-degree angle. Like it doesn't look organic, you know. So what you just
doesn't bother me that much.
No, me neither. And again, like, no, what you just added definitely helped the vibe. So thank you, man. That looks awesome. All right, buddy. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Owie. But yeah, thank you for playing, and sorry to hear that your campaign got canceled. Hopefully you guys can get back into it next week.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
It's been a rough couple of weeks of just like
holidays will always do that. Yeah.
Holidays, people getting sick, like, you know.
Yes.
Holidays always make it like next to impossible for D&D to happen.
Yep. All right, buddy. Well, I'm gonna hop off here.
Halo.
I will catch you later.
Catch you later, bud.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I just got here. Whee! All right, gang. We are going to go to the outro screen. We're going to find someone to raid together, and we're going to turn our stream into their stream. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. But what does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
All right, gang. We are going to go ahead and drop a... We are going to go ahead and drop a raid over my buddy Jaker C. Jaker C is currently also playing... Wait a second, I thought for sure they were just live. Hold on. They were just live like a minute ago. Did they stop streaming? Those sons of bulldogs. Alright, canceling the raid. We're not dropping raid on Jaker C. Hold on.
Yes, I agree.
Coax is having fun. They were live for 35 hours? Insane. Insane. Alright.
You right.
You right. All right, we're not gonna drop a raid on Drake or C. Who? We're gonna drop a raid over on our buddy OMG Floofy. OMG Floofy is currently playing a little bit of The Legend of Heroes Kuro no Kiseki 2 Crimson Sin.
Wow.
And that's a mouthful. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid. I'm also going to make sure that Pumpkin Jack shares some info for us in the chat. For us to copy and paste from here over to OMG Floofy's stream. And by the way, OMG Floofy is also an extra lifer, so we're going to show them extra love because they're double awesome. But as always, friends, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other, I love you. We will see you all next time. I will not be live tomorrow. I got a buddy's birthday party to attend. But we will be live on Wednesday, so stick around, and who knows, maybe we'll have gotten even more progress done from now. Thank you all so much for all the love and support. Stay spooky. Now, if you excuse me, I'll get back in my coffin, and we will have to see you all later. Have a good evening.